an APC presentation on using Copilot with Microsoft 365 applications. This video will get your Copilot skills up to speed quickly, considerably reducing the learning curve. Let's jump right into using Copilot with Outlook. I'm going to use the web version. I'll open Copilot to assist me. And if I was to start typing a message on my own, I might use something like new dear valued customer. This message is an invitation to attend an upcoming webinar on Shadow IT in February. Notice I have a misspelling, but that's okay. I could have Outlook correct that for me, but I want to show off Copilot. I'm not really happy with the wording. I want a better message. So I'm going to remove this. And I'm going to ask Copilot to write something for me. Create an email message to my valuable customers, inviting them to an upcoming webinar on Shadow IT in February. Make it friendly, upbeat, and professional. It's given me a subject. It's written the message. It's put a variable in so I could use that with my CRM product. And here's the message. I could read through that to see if it's acceptable, make changes later. Notice I don't have a date and time. Let's first see what Copilot offers to do next. Create a catchy subject line, include a teaser line, create a follow-up reminder email. Let's choose create a catchy subject line. Uncover the hidden risks. Is Shadow IT sneaking into your business? Stay ahead of Shadow IT, blah, blah, blah. How about use a question format? Let's try that. Is Shadow IT putting your business at risk? That I like. I'm going to highlight, Control C to copy, go to the subject line, paste. I'll get rid of the quote marks. Very good. Now I could go grab the email it created for me, but if you remember, we need to give it a date and time. Adjust the email message to include a date of February 16th and a time of 2 to 3 p.m. Go. Did it do it? Yes, it did. Okay. I'm going to select that and use copy and paste. It gave me some check marks. I don't need the bottom signature, so I'll only go that far. Copy, paste. Let's pop that out to see it better. Make my adjustments. Dear valued customer. Looks good. I'm going to put my link in, https:// and the rest of the link I'll get later. This will be an engaging, insightful discussion designed to help you stay ahead of the curve. Plus, you'll have the chance to ask questions and connect with industry experts. Reserve your spot today. Sounds much better than what I wrote. Oh, my link is in the wrong place. Copy. Paste. That's where the link goes. This is location, online. We look forward to seeing you there. Warm regards. Nice job. I'll send that later. Let's do something else with Outlook. I have a list of cybersecurity protections to apply to Windows computers, but it's very sketchy, not much to it. I want to make this a tutorial for text to follow. I'll open Copilot. Expand this list into tutorial for applying cybersecurity tools to a Windows 11 computer. Make it step-by-step instructions. Go. It looks pretty good. Let's grab all this. Copy. Paste. That's a very nice breakdown. Notice it's step for step. Go to Settings, Windows Updates, check for updates. Once I proof it and add my own notes, I can send this to my techs. Let's do the reverse of that. I'm going to grab a lengthy email. This one might work. Yep. Notice Copilot is already offering to summarize this email. Let's go. It's going to create 2 to 3 sentences that capture the main points. Here's the concise executive brief. I'll look at that in a separate message. That's fairly brief. And that's how easy it is to get a summary of a lengthy email using Copilot. Copilot cannot access my calendar, but it's able to give me instructions. I'll click the Copilot icon in the side menu bar, and I'll ask it, how do I find calendar meetings, which included both Jai and Liam attending with me? Do it. It gives me step for step how to do that. Let's try it. Go to the search bar, enter Jai, Liam, I'm looking for a meeting that involved Temis. It shows meetings coming up. Is it this one on the 25th? There's Jai, there's Liam. Yes, this is the one I wanted. Let's use Copilot with Microsoft Word. I'm using the web version. Load Copilot. Give me at least a 3-page document discussing the risks of a BYOD policy for a healthcare agency. Go. I have edited this video to save time, as some things take a while for Copilot to generate. You'll see that several times. It's created a new file. Let's take a look. Download, open. It's opening my local Word for Windows app. I'll enable editing. Page 1, page 2. Doesn't look like 3 pages. That's because my default page formatting has very narrow margins. I could add paragraph spacing to account for this. I'm going to open this with the web version and make changes. I'm getting a warning that I need to enable pop-ups. Okay, here's my document. Copilot has offered some suggestions to improve my document. One of them is to analyze the following text and make suggestions on how to improve it. Let's go with that. It has given me plenty more content to use. Now I have a suggestion to rewrite the document with these improvements. Yes. I can add a risk matrix to the document, include a cost-benefit analysis, or have Copilot suggest a BYOD policy template. Let's go with the risk matrix. Do it. It looks like it did that fine. There it is. I like it. Add color coding. Not a bad idea. Yes. There it is. I like it. Okay. Install the matrix into the Word doc. Yes. Once again, it will not overwrite what I have, so using version history, it will provide a new document for me to work from. There's the document. I will download it, open it. It's going to open in Word for Windows local app again. Did it add the color-coded matrix? Yes, it did. I want to continue working on this one. This time I'll cheat a little bit. I'll highlight the entire document using Control A, do Control C to copy, set this aside, go back to the web version, select all, delete, then Control V to paste. Now my changes are here. I can create a PowerPoint version of this, but let's do more editing. Let's take the security risks paragraph. It should stand out more. Let's rewrite that. Rewrite the security risks paragraph and include some of the most common risks that are encountered. Go. Giving me information about malware, ransomware, phishing, unsecured Wi-Fi, plenty to consider. Copilot asked me if I would like to replace the existing security risks paragraph with this improved version. Yes. Go ahead and update. There's the new document for me to download. I'll open it. Enable editing. And it's given me bullet points for various security risks. Let's take this and replace the one in my web version. Again, I'll do a copy and paste. Very good. Adjust the formatting. But I don't like the bullets. Copilot. Change the bullet type for the security risks itemized lines. Give me round bullets. Do it. Okay, yes, apply this. Once again, download, open. I'm going to grab that. There's my paragraph. Paste it in here. Adjust the formatting a bit. Very nice. I think we need a graphic. Let's add a graphic to our document. Generate a HIPAA compliance graphic. Again, I've shortened the video to save time. There we go. Yep. Let's put that into our document. Insert. And there it is. Resize it. A little bit of adjusting. There we go. Justification, that should be left. All right, let's check everything. Looks good. I think we're done. Let's do some work in Excel with Copilot. I'm going to use Excel for the web. I will upload a sheet where I have sample data already. There it is. This is sales of food products by category, by city, for regions East and West. I have Boston, LA, New York, and San Diego. There we go. Let's open Copilot. I'm going to start by asking Copilot to analyze this worksheet and give me interesting insights. Go. There we go, we're done. Total revenue, 33,225. Average order, 6329 units. Top contributing city, Boston. There's the numbers for Boston. Here's sales by region and city. It gave me a bar graph, which is nice. The top categories and top products. How about we do some comparisons? Cookies dominate, 50%. Boston is the strongest. Highest month is June, lowest month, September. When using Copilot, it will often offer creating a new Excel sheet exported to download and work from that. This is to avoid overwriting data that you have and to also give you the ability to go back and work from a previous version of a sheet. Copilot asking if I want to predict next month's sales. Let's try that. Go. Predicted sales, 1,384, a 95% confidence level. I'm sure it's figuring that based on prior sales, taking into account what the current month is. We could do a full year forecast if we want. That would be quite useful for many things, especially sales. All right, when we look at our sheet, it's not really organized by any sort of category or city. So let's do that. Let's tell Copilot, export my sheet showing regions and then products sorted by region. Go. Notice that it's created a new sheet. I'm going to download that. When I open it, it opens in my local copy of Excel. I'm not in the web version anymore. Notice it's sorted by products, and within regions, here's East, and then West. I want to continue working in the web version, so I'm going to close this. And I'm going to upload it here. File. Open. On this device. There it is. That little warning it gave me is to make sure you are not blocking pop-ups. Pop-ups are needed to be allowed for this. Okay, here's the Excel sheet it exported for me. Again, here are my regions. East, cookies, which is our big seller, and other products. Bring back Copilot. Let's do a quick lookup, putting an entry in column K. Using a lookup, for every total price of $125 and higher under column I, enter the respective city from column D into column K for all rows. Go. It's offered a new sheet to download. Let's download that. Open. There we go. A lookup. I'm going to switch back to the web version. Now, I want to know the percentage of sales increase one region needs to match the other. Which region is my larger seller, East or West? We think it's East because Boston is the hottest selling city based on the initial insight it gave us. So we suspect the East region has more sales than the West region. First, let's look at the total of sales for both regions. We'll put the total sales for East in L167, the total for West in L168. There we go. What is the total of sales for the East region? Got it. We'll copy and paste that. What is the total of all sales for the West region? Very nice. We see the East is higher. So we'll need to ask, what is the percentage of sales increase needed for the West region to match sales of the East? The East is almost 22,000, where the West is 11,801. The East has almost twice the amount of sales. Let's ask Copilot to figure this out for us. What is the percentage increase of sales for the West region needed to match sales of the East region? $82.39. 82.39. Shall we check the math? We could do that by saying equal sign. We'll take the total of West sales times 0.8239 plus total sales. Look at that. A little bit of a rounding error, but there it is, 21,524. So the math is correct. The last thing we're going to do is create a chart. Give me totals by city and put these in a nice pie chart. There's the totals. Scroll over. There's our pie chart. Let's download that. Open it. Okay. Very nice. Copilot with Microsoft PowerPoint. I'll start with the web version. Using PowerPoint for the web, I will start creating a presentation. With the Copilot panel open on the right, I'll click the microphone. Be sure to allow use of the mic in your browser or in your local app. Let's tell it what we want for our presentation. Generate a PowerPoint presentation of 12 slides on the major principles of Seth Godin's book entitled Purple Cow. Go. Notice it tells me what it's going to build for me, 12 slides. And then it prompts me, asking me what else it might do for me. Use bold and colorful design, include real-world examples, use a modern creative design. Let's choose use a modern creative design. I just need to click it. Here we go. Okay, it's showing me that there's a presentation ready to be downloaded. I will click that. Here it comes. Let's open it. What do you know? Here are my slides. Let's improve this with some images. I'm now using the local PowerPoint. That's fine. I'm going to go back to my first slide. Open Copilot. It's offering to create an image for this slide. Let's do that. Can it find me a purple cow? This can take a while, but let me tell you, you can spend hours or days looking for the right image and just come close. Here's an image for your slide. A realistic cow with purple patches on a purple background. I like it. Make the background a gradient. Just click. Again, making a gradient background in Photoshop with an image you already have, that can take quite a while to do, even if you feel this is slow to generate. That's pretty good. That's better. Very good. Add this image to my first slide. You'll notice it wasn't able to directly do that. There are certain things I will still need to do manually in PowerPoint. So I will need to use my PowerPoint skills from time to time. Couldn't do it. It's telling me to right-click and download the image. Download. Now I will insert it. Go out and find the image I downloaded. There it is. Perfect. Good. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, Copilot. Generate a realistic image for slide 2. Go. Okay, I think I'll use it. Once again, download and go insert. There it is. Do some adjustments. I think we can do better. Can you make the woman in the picture friendlier, happier? I cheated a little bit by pausing the recording to save some time, but it did what I asked. Let's download that one. And insert. Very nice. Put it where I want. Adjust my text. Now we have our second slide. Let's do one more. Let's add a link to our PowerPoint. Locate Seth Godin's website with his blog and put the URL on slide 3. Do it. Searching for the blog, very good. There's the website. Notice it offered to make the link clickable in PowerPoint. Let's do that. Now it's telling me exactly how to get that done. Remember, there are certain things we still need to do manually. Select the text where you want the link to be. Let's choose Safe is Risky. And this is the link I'm going to add, so highlight that and do Control-C for copy. Come back to the text, right-click on what I selected in my slide, insert a link. The text is going to be safe is risky. The address is the link I copied. Control V to paste. There we go. And of course, we can always change colors. Now I have a clickable link. I could go on, but if you've used PowerPoint at all, you'll be able to do similar things for your slides. And that's using Copilot with PowerPoint. Let's run our presentation. We'll start with F5. Very nice opener. There's our smiling face. Let's see if our link works. Click. Ah, very nice. There's good old Seth. I like it. Thank you, Copilot.